Hi everyone, this is Just Trying to Play It, and we are back with Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town. Now, as I said, that's a mouthful to say, and I may not say it all the time. We ran outside really quick just to see if anything else had been, if anything else had grown, and there isn't anything. So right now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm no longer going to pick up the weeds, and I'm going to start using my scythe. I think that's how you pronounce that. I'm going to use my scythe. No, I did not just water that. So I'm going to use that to start just knocking over the weeds and just getting those taken care of, just so I can get some experience with that thing, because I was thinking about it and I'm really not going to get that much experience out of it, until like the end of each season. Like if there's still some crops still down there, like for instance, the cucumbers will still be down there because I'm just going to let them stay until the end. And then when they die off, I'm going to use the scythe in order to get rid of them for a new crop. So that's like the only time I probably will have in order to even do anything with it. So we're going to try our best to get as much experience with that thing as possible when we can. And the same is probably going to go with the fishing rod. I don't fish a lot. Even though the system on this game is very easy to use, I still don't like fishing when it comes down to stuff like that. Although the fish will be extra money for us, because that's the mode we're on right now. We're just all about the cash. We're all about the money. I'm not trying to really make a ton of friends yet. There's certain people that obviously we want to get in good graces with, but then there's other people that we're not in that much of a hurry to get in their good graces. So we're going to do our best. We're going to finish this plot, and then we're going to go sit in the springs. I don't think I have anything to really put in. Let me see. Do I want to put this orange thing in there? Is that cooking? That's for cooking. So I'm going to keep, you know what, we're going to put, should I put the bluegrass in there? Yeah, let's put the bluegrass in there. Let's just go ahead and get those few dollars. I want to try to put something in there daily. There's going to be times where I don't. I'm not going to worry about it too much. But, yeah, there's going to be a few times where we don't really put anything in there because we just won't have anything. Especially during the winter. I think the winters on these games are usually the worst. It's like I'm always Harvest Moon type games during the winter is the worst, but it goes the slowest. It's basically what it is for me. It's not that they're really bad for other stuff, but I mean they're great for upgrading your tools. They're great for dealing with your animals. They're great for getting to know people. All of that comes into play then, but it goes really, really slow because you don't have crops to worry about to occupy your time. And then on this game, one of the features that I like and I dislike sometimes is when you go into the mines, it stops the time. So you can be in the mines for, I don't know, real life an hour, but in game nothing's changed. So it makes a little bit of a difference, but I don't complain too much about that because it helps. So as long as it helps, I'm not going to be upset about it. Let's see, nothing's over here today. I thought we were gonna get another bamboo shoot, but that's not over. Well, we can get the flowers. Yeah, the flowers on here for me are just gifts, and they're really not worth a lot of money. They're basically just gifts, and some I'm gonna toss in there with the harvest goddess. She'll get a few of those. So let's go back and try to finish watering this crop. Let's see. I mean, because as you can see, like now the time is like flown by. It's like already 5 something. You usually, I think about 8 o'clock is when I had planned on letting my character go to sleep. But I could stay up a little longer most times. But it's just really crazy, you know, how this stuff works. Let's see, we did all those. And then just imagine if I had a bigger field, which eventually I'm going to. So I would be all day just handling my crops. I think I'm going to keep it right here for now. I'm not going to put anything else down, mainly because I don't have the harvest sprites helping me yet. And once I get the harvest sprites helping me, that will help me to determine whether or not I'm going to have some room to do more crops. Now, if I have all of them helping me, all 7 of them I think there are, I kind of know how much I can put down here. You can do quite a lot with them watering everything. They actually can do a lot of watering in a short period of time, which is wonderful for me. But at the same time, it's, you know, it just depends. Like, obviously it's going to take me some time to get that stuff put down. Okay, so we're going to have clear skies again. I have not had a rainy day yet, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not worried about that one. I mean, it's... Sometimes I'm a little disappointed because there really isn't anything else to watch on television throughout the week. I think the original, though, there was certain days that you actually watched, I think it's the Home Shopping Network or something, but I don't think that's not on here. And I think that was a Saturday, but I don't think that's on here. So it's unfortunate because you just don't, yeah, it's going to be clear skies again. You know, to a certain extent, we're kind of unlucky because we're not getting any rain yet. It's been a week that we've been here, and I don't think we've had not one rainy day yet. So I don't know if that's my luck just, I mean, being really bad or what, but, you know, I'm beginning to get a little offended. You know, just a little bit offended. So once again, here we go. The usual routine is watering. I mean, the good thing is too, is these cucumbers, yeah, they don't sell for a lot, but we'll get multiple harvests out of them. So that's going to help me a lot. It's just a steady flow of income. And I think that's the most important thing in the beginning. Now, as I indicated, we are preparing for the Derby. So we need, I forgot how much we need for the Derby. Now, people used to show, I think someone used to show some cheat where you would keep reading your diary to go back to a certain point in the game, and, you know, betting on certain horses and stuff like that. I do that in my personal playthrough, but I won't do it here because it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time to do it, at least to me, because you don't know. They want you to bid on the last, I think, 2 races, and you don't know who's going to win them each time. They're all random. So you just hope that you bid on the right person. But what I'm going to do is, as I said, I'm going to bid on the first race. And I am going to bid on the one that I know is going to win. And I'm going to get all of the items that I need then. And the issue is, I would love to have enough to get maximum at least 8 slots of items from there, but I'm also going to need to possibly buy a bigger backpack, rucksack, whatever you want to call it. Problem with that is obviously that's going to take money, and it's going to take money away from what I'm doing. So we're going to have to see if we can't make enough to do both. And I completely forgot how much a new rucksack is going to cost. So I may go run to I think the store is closed today. Dang it. I think it's closed on Tuesdays and Sundays. So I may run to the store to see how much that's going to be. But the idea is to buy the brooches and to sell the brooches and then to reinvest that money into our farm. And you may be like, oh, well, the brooches don't give you a lot. It gives you enough. It doesn't do like, I think somebody was showing some dresses or something. I haven't seen any dresses in this game. Like, I've played the game, a few times. Well, not this one, but I didn't see any dresses. I don't think that I have access to dresses. But I know that obviously they sell for a lot, but I don't have access to them. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and get, oh, there's the bamboo. I don't know how often these come. Oh God, there's 3 of them this time. Isn't that lovely? But I'm going to go ahead and get the brooches and sell those, and then basically just, use that as seed money or money to, get a few other things. I probably get a couple extra trees and stuff like that so I can get more honey so that I can make friends with this harvest sprites a little faster. I don't expect to be friends with the harvest sprites too soon. I think a lot of people may rush through stuff like that. I try not to. I try to enjoy the game for what it is. When I play games like this, I expect to play at least a couple of years and of in-game time. So I'm not trying to necessarily do everything in the beginning. And with games like this, I know that I'm going to struggle a bit. So I know I'm going to struggle a bit. So I just make do with the spring in the beginning of like any farming game seems to be if that's where you start. So whatever season you start at seems to be the worst. For that first year, it's like you're grinding, you're broke, you don't have any money to do anything, and yet you're expected to make friends with people. It's like, give me a break. That's a lot of work to be doing. You already have a lot of work on your farm, but then you've got to go around and give people presents that you can't afford, So I try to do simple stuff. I try to have a plan and stick to it for that first season. And that's what this is. The first season here, my goal is to work on the derby. So once I'm done with the derby, then I'll mess around with other stuff. I'll, be nice to people and do all that stuff. But right now, it's just a few people that I feel like I need to be nice to. And then there's some that, you pass by them all the time. So the people that I see all the time, I'll make sure that, I'm talking to them. Because normally, I would probably get my axe and my hammer upgraded first so that when I do go into the mines, I can do a lot more and I can have a lot more. Well, I don't think I use less stamina because it doesn't help me hit anything any harder or anything in the mines. But, I would normally do that. I would normally go ahead and get those things taken care of first. I do got 2 turnip seeds. But in this case, I am going to just go ahead and use this time to, use my stamina up by using this scythe, whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to use this and get as much out of it as possible. Yeah, I could put these things in there and just sell them for one each, but you know, I think you get to a point where it makes no sense to do that anymore. I could probably just keep knocking down, doing some hammering and stuff like that for you know, materials, and then just selling those materials, because I'm pretty sure, I mean, I want to get to the point where I can buy the materials I need in order to upgrade, you know, my stuff, or at least it won't cost me so much, you know, I won't really feel it. So I'm gonna go sell these blue things here, these bluegrass. You know what? The toy flowers, I can get rid of those too. And those grapes, I might end up, if I don't feel like I have time to go to the hot springs, I might eat the grapes. Yeah, because the first few days, I usually go through this fairly quickly. I mean, it takes a while for each day, regardless of what you do, but I try to go through the first couple of days, kind of the first few weeks, fairly quickly. Cloud, you know, we got bright and sunny days again. Still don't have a rainy day. I'm a little upset with that. Like I said, I feel a little offended. Oh, I see potatoes are ready. These are almost ready. These are almost ready. So maybe another day or so for these. And then we'll have some cucumbers there. And I forgot what I put over here. I think I put those, was it the cabbages? Yeah, I probably put something that takes a while. That's fine. But I have, like I said, I've resolved that I'm not going to necessarily open up strawberries this this year. Maybe by the end of the year I would have sold enough to where I could open up strawberries, because, well, end of the season, not end of the year, but by the end of the season I'm hoping to have the Harvest Sprites, at least all of them, helping me out with this stuff. Okay, here we go. We've got, okay, that's a good, that's probably a level 2 potato. Reason why I can't get it. Yeah. So that means these are all going to get sold anyway. I'm not holding on to anything. Last time, a few times I held on to a certain amount. I think I held on to the best potatoes, but I didn't really need to. Mainly because I couldn't cook them. So I decided not to hold on to anything until I can cook them. So let's see, where is, yeah, here they are here. So we are going to replace the potatoes that were here with turnips. And I think I am going to go, let's see, I have 803 right now. I don't know, I probably won't go and buy some more turnip seeds yet. I still have 9 days before. I wonder if that's, yeah, this might be enough time for me to get 2 more, or close to 2 more oh shoot, these are ready. Isn't that lovely? Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more turnip seeds. Let me see how much these are gonna be. It's gonna be $5.40 each, so that's like $10.80. So as long as I don't spend more than what I have right now, I should be okay. That's the way I'm gonna look at it. I'm not gonna spend more than my 803. Okay, I'm gonna have to probably hit the hot springs. So let's at least get these up, since this takes no energy to harvest. which is a godsend. I don't know what game it was I played. It was a long time ago, but everything you did took up space. Like it took energy rather. And it was driving me absolutely nuts. And it was like every time I tried to harvest something or plant something or just move, it was always taking up energy. And it was really annoying because it's like not every, I guess in real life everything would, but you're limited with how much energy you have. You're so limited, that everything should not take energy, mainly because you don't have the energy to do just your daily stuff. And for a farmer, your daily stuff is planting and watering and harvesting. And if I don't have enough energy just to do that, then I'm screwed. I can't do anything. So let's do 5 turnips. Maybe, let's do 5 turnips. That's fine. We're probably not going to plant all of them before the 18th, but we'll see. We shall see. We have 9 days left. So we should get roughly 2 more harvests of, because I think on the 5th day is when these will be ready. So we'll see. Let's fill back up our watering can. Okay, so let's do these. I forgot what these were. I don't even remember what I got. The good thing about it though, didn't I just fill this up? I thought I did. Guess I didn't. The good thing about it is if you go to the farm map, it will tell you. Yeah, I figured they were cabbages. So I've got 2 cabbages planted here. I've got 2 cabbages, 3 cucumbers, 2 turnips. We're about to be 3 turnips and 2 potatoes, which is fine. Because the potatoes are probably going to fuel what I need them to fuel. Okay, so I'm at 1581. Now, I think right now I will not spend any more money. I think I'm done spending money right now. And I am going to eat a couple of these. I'm still probably going to have to hit the hot springs. But I think I am going to stop spending money. And I am going to, let's see. Yeah, I am going to go to the hot springs real quick. Well, not real quick, because it's never really quick. But I'm going to get a little bit more than half stamina. Did I give the harvest goddess anything today? Let me make sure. No. So she can have this thing. Okay. So we're going to go to a little bit more than half, probably 90 or 100. Each time I water, it's 2, but I just want to make sure, because I really do hate that animation when we're halfway. I really hate it, because it takes a while to do it. So, let's see, we're at 96. That should be enough to do what we need to do for the rest of the night. So, let's see. Now, you may notice that you don't hear any music. I usually turn the music off because for me, sometimes it's a distraction, and unless the music gives me any kind of indicators of stuff, like if I'm playing a game where somebody's sneaking up on me and the music changes because they're sneaking up, then I'll let the music roll. But in this case, no one's sneaking up on me. I'm not fighting anything. So I usually turn off the music. And then there's been, I guess, some issues. I don't know if it's still the case with the copyrights of now. I mean, I should be able to play this music without an issue, but you just never know. You just never know. So I try to stay away from things like that and just cut out the music. But I mean, yeah, mostly it's because it's a distraction to me. And then sometimes the music is a little bit, I try to adjust it to where the music is not loud. But if you can hear it, then sometimes that means I have to raise my voice a little bit too much. And I guess unlike a lot of people, I don't like yelling. I just like to speak in a normal conversational voice. I don't like to yell. I don't like to raise my voice. I will, but I don't like to. That's just me. I'm a calm person for most of the time. I'm a calm individual. So let's see. Let's do one more night. Okay, so that got us 1378, which is great. So we're at 15. Yeah, still no rain. This has got to be the longest time that we have not gotten any kind of rain. Okay, I think I'm supposed to do entertainment because that should give me a recipe. So what are we making today? Stew. Yes. So wheat flour and milk, seasoning set. They do wheat flour, milk, potato, and all kinds of stuff. Okay. Contestant A is good. Basic stew. Well, yeah, I guess if you add in some more things that make sense, but I don't know about fish in my stew. I just don't think of stew as, I don't do stew with fish. I just don't. That's just me. I like meat, some sort of beef, maybe even a pork in my, or even chicken in my stew, but I probably won't do the other stuff. So let's see. Oh God, I had turnips on me and didn't sell them yesterday. That's fine. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Tomorrow, I think we need to go and see how much a potential upgraded backpack is going to be. Because now we're at the 8-day mark for the Derby. And I really, 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 really want to maximize the money from the Derby. Problem is I'm probably not going to have anywhere near what I need, because I think I'm going to need, okay, the brooches are 18 each. And that means I'm going to have roughly 72 slots. So each, yeah. So right now, let's say I get rid of everything I have, I'm going to have 8 slots available. Okay. So if I have 8 slots available, each one of them can hold a maximum of 9 items. That's 72, right? So 72 times 18, I believe, is 1296. Yeah, something like that. So let's call it 1300 for nice even numbers. So it's going to cost me 1300 of those little token things. Okay, so if it's going to cost me 1300 tokens, that means that I need to, I think the one that wins the first race is a 5-to-1 odds. So that means I need to bet enough so that I end up with 1300 tokens. So that comes out to 260, I think. So I need to bet 260 worth on it, and I think each bet is 50. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's 50. So based on that math, which was very quick math, but based on that math, I need about 12,000, $13,000. Oh, here's Jennifer. Oh, Naomi, hello. I was just opening my soul to the positive energies of Mother Nature. Can you feel them? They emanate in waves from the song of the birds, from the light of the sun. It's as if the world itself is blessing the advent of a brand new day. Don't you agree? Yeah, my chakras are totally aligned. That's what that's what I would say. And mine, I see you are someone who understands these esoteric truths. Lovely. When I bring up this subject, most people simply end the conversation with a puzzled expression. I spend nights at the inn, but the rest of the time you can generally find me here in my tent. Come visit me again if your energies inspire you to. There's much I want to ask you. Yeah, that was cute. I mean, you're bound to find someone, I guess, who, likes nature in this thing. You're bound to find those. So, who am I to judge that? Some people just see it a whole lot differently than others. So, they feel at one with nature. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually kind of cool because it seems like they feel, totally connected to, nature, as if nature's talking to them. So, it's interesting. Okay, so let's see. Before we go into the hot springs, I want to take a trip to the harvest sprites, because I was supposed to have gone over to them earlier and I didn't. I was supposed to have gone up there after I stopped at the store and gave them some presents, but I didn't do it. I could have sworn I beat her to that cut. I guess I didn't. And I think the store is closed. Yes, it is. Okay, so just making sure that I wasn't missing out on anything, but I did say I wasn't going to spend any more money. Is Cliff in here? Yeah. So we're going to give Cliff some grapes. Cliff is cool. Cliff may be one of the guys that I pick for a mate if I so choose to do so. So I like aqua, and blueberry is fine. And I think I might work on cherry a little bit too. The rest of them I'm just going to talk to. Yeah, I don't think I'm here yet. Yeah, I'm not at friend level yet. Let's see where I am with them. 2, plum, cherry, aqua. So basically that's just 2 gifts and 2 talks. So you know what? Do I have enough? I don't have enough for all of them. Let's see. Spring. Never mind. Sunny. I'll give him 1. Sunny is kind of a cool little dude. We'll talk to the rest of them. Yeah, Pumpkin loves his tea parties. Yeah, I don't have enough for all of them, so even though they don't know I'm giving the other ones gifts, I just feel bad if I give one, all of them a gift and then one of them doesn't have one. Because I think I only had 6 honey total. So let's see. Let's see what we can find on the beach. Oh, great. There's some stuff here. And even though I can't get, I'm going to hog all of this stuff. Let's see. We talk to him. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more seeds from him. I'm not gonna spend any money. I said I wasn't gonna spend any money, but I'm hoping that the Derby also helps me get ready to buy at least 5 pineapple seeds, because that's gonna be some good money when those are harvested. But I want to put them down as quickly as possible, because that's gonna mean that um, I'll at least get the one, maybe 2 harvests out of them. Because I forgot how long. I'm gonna go back to the library another day and kind of see, um, how long each of those harvests are, and then after I do harvest, how long do I have to wait for the next one? Because pineapples are absolutely great. I think they're the best on here. If I believe they are. It's 1,000 gold for a 9 plot, and then they each sell for 500 each. Excuse me, but they each sell for 500 each, so you're making 3,500 profit off of each one, which I think is great. I mean, the other stuff is good profit too, based on how much money you spent, but to spend 1,000 and then make 3.5 times that in profit is wonderful. The more you spend, the more you make, so that's always good. But I mean, you could still make a good amount from cucumbers and the other stuff too if you plant enough of them. But in the beginning, like I said, that first season is always a tough one. It's always a tough one. In the spring, I think strawberries are going to be okay. They're not even close to the way pineapples are. Pineapples are just ridiculous. But the strawberries, I mean, because you can get multiple harvests out of them, those are usually good. But you have to get a lot of harvests out of some of these crops to be even close to what the pineapples do for you. And I mean, like I said, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining about it at all. But you just have to be ready. And then each season, I just want to open up the crop that we can open up. I don't, because then the next year I can start with those crops, just in case the day falls on a day that I can't go to the store and get more seeds. So if the day begins on a Tuesday, I can't go to the store and get seeds. So I might as well plant, the other crops from Wang. But then when I can go to the store, at least I can also grab those seeds and get started on those as soon as possible. Okay, now let's see. Let's whack some weeds. Let's whack a few. I'm almost about to go to sleep. I'm going to try to go before midnight. I see a couple of these over here. I mean, that's right there is I'm looking at those as their money, because I'm not looking at them as material right now. I'm looking at them as money, because I still need those. And dang it, I hate when I do that. Okay, so even though I can probably swing 1, 2, 3 more times, I'm gonna just call it right there. Okay, so we're gonna sleep. Yeah, my crops did okay. That was all the turnips. I think it was 9 of them. So let's see, whose birthday did I miss? Oh, I missed the harvest goddess birthday, I think. Darn it. Did I miss that day giving her something? I think I might have. Of all days, I missed it. Oh well. Let's see if we're gonna have any rain. No, we're not. I mean, that's gotta be a record. For real. That's gotta be a record. Well, I think we're going to end it there. I guess because I went to sleep late, I don't have a full stamina, which I hate it. But I'm going to be visiting the springs probably today. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like. If you didn't enjoy the video, please let me know why you didn't enjoy it. Until next time, this is just trying to play it. Hope to see you in the next video, and please stay safe.